So I finally did it. I finally actually put it down on a list to take the rest of my hair out. It was so annoying. Anything I did with it was just catching. And then, of course, you know, me being me, decided, right, I'll go pink again. Now, guys, pink, guys, pink, no, really? Now, I've been going pink on and off since I turned 16. Now, just before my 16th birthday, I originally wanted to get my hair permed, which I did. Now, if I get my hair permed, I have to get a spiral perm. Purely because, if not, it doesn't last long. Because when my hair, and I've got a lot of hair, it gets thick. And it gets heavy. So yeah, I'd wanted to get my hair done in a perm. I got it done and decided I didn't like it. And then around the same time as when Pink came out, I seen her music, love her music, love the lady, the woman she is. I said, Mum, can I get my hair cut off by Pink? So I did. I cut in the style of Pink. I had the same colour as Pink. And I loved it. It was absolutely amazing. So every so often now, I will go back to Pink. When I first had it done, it seemed to last a long time. I could get it redone, and it stayed that same Pink, and it stayed in. And throughout the years, it would not stay that long. So it got to a point where I stopped doing it for a while. And Pink I stayed away from. But as you can see, I am back with Pink. I often do this, and I love it when I do go pink, because it just makes everything feel so much brighter, myself included. I did notice when I was taking the dreads out yesterday, there's quite a lot of hair that came out with it. So very damaged, and as you can see, there seems to even be a lot less of it than there was before. Now, I haven't styled or anything yet. This is how it looked when I woke up this morning. I stayed on the same side, on my right side, all night. And I know I didn't move because this side of my body hurts. And that side of my spine is a little bit tender. But yeah, so I didn't move all night. Went upstairs about 9:30. Went to sleep about 10, maybe past. Like properly, because I had fallen asleep with the phone in my hand. And I woke up when the fella came in the room. So yeah, I do kind of feel like I got a good night's sleep. Feeling a little bit bunged up this morning, but then I don't know if that's going to be hay fever, because I've been out the last few days and I've been doing the garden. A lot of other people have been doing their gardening, so it could just be the hay fever from that. I'm not expecting anything else. It's not been cold enough to be getting any sort of spring, summer cold. Not for me yet. So I'm not expecting the hay fever. So I've done toner and I've done my face cream. That's really, really nice, you know. I still can't get over how nice it feels. And of course that's the L'Oreal. So I still didn't manage to make up the town yet to get anything like that. But never mind. So, under eye cream. Oh, best part about today, kids go back to school. I know they only had a day off, and to be fair, they were at my mate Kaz's house yesterday, most of the day, which was a massive help, because not only did I get a lot of my shadow work done, which is what I aimed for. Now, the reason I often get pulled into a stage of doing so much shadow work is because my mind obviously needs it, and it's only when you do certain types of shadow work and you sit and think, oh wow, about everything that's gone on in the past, whatever it is that's affecting you now. There doesn't seem to be a lot of I did a list of things that could cause, you know, trauma problems, whatever else. No, it's on no, it's not even an A4. Yeah, it is an A4 notebook, which the list is close to the bottom, not all the way down to the bottom, which in a way is bad, in a way it's good, because each item, sometimes there's 3 or 4 or 5 different things that's happened, but it's the same things, if you know what I mean. They roughly come under the same heading. Like, I don't know how many times when we were younger the windows got smashed or the door got smashed, things like that. So they kind of do come all under the same bracket, or what I've put under the same white line. So I did quite well to remember a lot of stuff to put on the list. The worst time for me, and the worst thing for me to do, is try and do a timeline. Not only am I like rubbish at remembering dates and things like that, sometimes I can vaguely remember ages, like, so this happened when I was such and such years old. But also it seems to look a lot worse when it's written down in a timeline. And I guess the reason being, I suppose, is because you know exactly when things have happened, so it could have been this bunch of stuff happened then, and then 6 months later, well, not even 6 months later, this lot of things happened, so it didn't seem as bad to just list them. It is a big list though, still. There are still lots of stuff that I haven't put on there that I just couldn't think of last night, which, if I remember, I'll put on the list. I'm not trying to push the shadow work, because I have found if you let your mind do it at its own pace, it's not so intrusive, we'll say. It's probably the best way of saying it. Yeah, not so intrusive, and it's not so hard on you, if you know what I mean. Hard on your brain. So yeah, I did that. Wrote quite a lot. Did shadow work yesterday. Also yesterday I did the front garden, so that's all done. Tidied up still quite a bit more. Didn't get a start on the living room, but I'm not overly fussed because I did quite a lot of other things. Even went and got some new notebooks for the purposes of my shadow work, and some journaling. Also some other bits so I can start creating one headpiece that I've seen in Kaz's book. I quite like the look of that, so I thought I'd give it a try. I didn't start that yesterday because I was doing my hair, taking my hair out. I did though. I downloaded a book on Audible, which I've not long read, maybe a few months ago, which I borrowed out of the library, which is called Dark Tarot. Now it is a set within the Dark Carpathian novels. They all start with Dark. The first one ever is Dark Prince, which unfortunately I can't get on Audible, because otherwise I'd have got that first. So I got Dark Tarot because I thought, well, I still remember quite a lot of it, or should I say all of it. Easy enough. And I didn't think I'd like it. And the voice narrator isn't the greatest, I guess, for that, because there are some saucy scenes in these books. I mean, really, they are quite saucy. You'd have to get one to read it, because I know I'm not going to think it, but the Dark Carpathian novels, honestly, if you like your books, you like your fantasy, science fiction, if you like vampires, these are better than vampires. Sorry guys, because I do love vampires. I did love Twilight. I like them now, but I can't remember last time I watched it. But honestly, something to try. This first video is going to finish. I've done all my skincare routine. Now I'm going to move on to makeup. So I will see you in part 2.